Hi guys, it's Alejandra, and I'm sitting here in my bathroom, and I recently did a organizing project or an update to the way I store everything in my bathroom cabinet, and I want to show it to you because it's really cost effective to do. Like, it costs me around $5, which is pretty cheap when it comes to organizing, and also it's super easy to do. Like, this should not take you very long, like maybe 10 minutes if that, if you have the appropriate materials. So let me open up the cabinet. So I think you've seen these pull-out drawers that I have inside my bathroom cabinet. They're made by Alpha, they're from the Container Store, and the reason I absolutely love them is because they slide really nicely. So like, they slide out, they slide in. Like, I can just like tap them in and they go straight in. A lot of like cabinet drawers that are mounted to the bottom of your cabinet don't really slide nicely because they get stuck on the track, or they're just not made with like very high quality. So this is my favorite drawer to use if you're going to install drawers in your bathroom cabinet. But anyways, I installed these drawers about maybe like 1 or 2 years ago, and they've worked perfectly for my lifestyle, my habits. I'm not struggling to find more space, or I'm not struggling to store things. But something that's always like caught my attention or always had me wondering is how I can maximize the rest of the space that's in the bathroom cabinet. So like, the top of the cabinet was dead space. Like, there was nothing being used there, and it didn't bother me, like I said, that I was storing everything perfectly, but I've always in the back of my head knew that there's a way to break up that dead space and use it for storage. So what I did recently, about 2 weeks ago, was I grabbed a tension rod from Home Depot. This is a tension rod. If you don't know what tension rod is, it's basically a rod that's expandable to fit in any size space that you're looking to hang the tension rod. I don't know if that was a very good explanation, but it's basically a rod that's spring-loaded, so it expands or collapses, whatever you want to call it. But I got a tension rod from Home Depot. It cost around $5, and I placed it at the very top of the bathroom cabinet. Not the very top, but like, it's maybe like 3 or 4 inches from the very top. And on this side of the cabinet, I hung some of my cleaning supplies, like my weekly like counter sprays. There's like Febreze, there's Windex. I hung them on top of the tension rod, and now they are just out of the way. They're in the bathroom where I use them, and they hang really nicely. Like, the tension rod is hung very sturdy, so it's not going to fall down despite these bottles being pretty heavy. And the drawer still opens and closes without getting in the way of the bottles. So again, the tension rod costs like $5 at Home Depot. Super easy to do. You can hang bottles, or you could hang what's on the other side, what I'm about to show you. Okay, so on this side, I have all of my hair products in the basket, like my blow dryer, my straightener, my brushes. And then on the tension rod up here, I put some of my hair cloths, like these hair cloths. And then I put one of my headbands. I don't wear headbands very often, so I only have like 2, but one of them is on this side. And what I love about this is a lot of times I see like cloths in the bathroom that are broken, like, one of these breaks off, or you just lose them, because we all lose like hair ties and bobby pins. And well, actually, I don't lose any of that stuff. I never lose that stuff. I will tell you, and I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I never lose hair ties or bobby pins, because I have a certain place in my bathroom where I keep them, where I know where they go, I know where to put them away, and I know where to find them, so they never get lost. But these hair claws, they just hang on the tension rod really perfectly. So cleaning supplies on that side, and then hair stuff on this side, like claws and headbands. And there's probably another way there's probably more stuff that I can do inside this cabinet, because there's still dead space all the way in the back. But again, I'm not really struggling for space, so it's not really high priority right now to fix the space in the back. But this is one way you can break up the dead space in your bathroom cabinet. $5 at Home Depot, and you can solve another problem. So anyways, I hope that was helpful. I will see you guys soon. Bye.